Carnival Cruise Line has announced another restricted item, something you cannot bring on board. Second up, Princess Cruises has won a significant award. We need to talk about that. Third, we've got an itinerary change on our Panama Canal cruise, and we are going to talk about it because this happens again and again and again across lots of cruise lines. And then number four, a new development in the airline industry that is going to be a significant improvement for those of us who like to go on a cruise or travel much. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today is Wednesday, it is November 20th of 2024. I'm on location here on the Celebrity Ascent. We are in port today in the port of Grand Turk in Turks and Caicos. So I'm going to get off the ship here when I'm done and take a look. I've not been here before, so I'm really looking forward to seeing a little bit of what it's like here. Let's go ahead and start at the top with a big announcement by Carnival Cruise Line. So lately we have been hearing from some different cruise lines about some new items that are no longer allowed on their cruises. Carnival Cruise Line has just announced that you can no longer bring on board with you any Bluetooth speakers. Now, I want to hear from all of you what you think about this. If you're not familiar for any reason, a Bluetooth speaker is a speaker, and they come in different sizes from really little to big, that you can sync with your device that plays music. So that, for example, what is on your phone, you can link it with the Bluetooth speaker, and then you can hear, the volume. You can turn it way up or you can keep it really low. Well, a Carnival Cruise Line says no more. And here's what I'm thinking. I think that a lot of times we like to hear music, but we don't always think about the people who are around us. Do they want to hear that music? Do they want to hear it loud? Do they want to hear it at all? And Carnival Cruise Lines has decided that you cannot bring your Bluetooth speaker anymore. So let me know in the comments, do you usually bring a Bluetooth speaker with you? I want to add that if I want to listen to music in our cabin, I just quietly will turn it on my phone, or else I will use headphones in my ear pods if Gordon doesn't want to hear the music as well. But usually we just enjoy the music on the ship that is available in the different venues on board the ship. So I don't ever bring a Bluetooth speaker with me, but let me know if this change is a big deal to you. And I think in the long run, it will improve customer experience. We've been out on our balcony before on different cruise lines, and people will be on their balcony with music turned way up so that everyone in that whole area of the ship out on their balcony has to hear that music whether we want to or not. So let me know what you think in the comments about this new development. Today we've got a big announcement from Princess Cruise Line that the Sun Princess has been awarded the 2025 Good Housekeeping Family Travel Award. That ship has been named the award winner for the Good Housekeeping Family Travel Award because of the onboard experience. So with that announcement, let me tell you what it is that Good Housekeeping says that award looks at. It says the Good Housekeeping Family Travel Award spotlight destinations and experiences that deliver extraordinary value, quality, and joy for families traveling together, from parents to with young children to grandparents reuniting with the whole clan. And so apparently the people that award that Good Housekeeping Family Travel Award looked at the Sun Princess, traveled on her and the other cruise ships, and decided that the Sun Princess was the one that should be awarded that. I want to tell you why I'm excited about that. And it's not just because I enjoy Princess. It's because as you think about the Sun Princess, she has undergone significant changes to what is on board from when they first announced what all those experiences would be to when she finally started sailing at the beginning of March. And the changes that have taken place on board have been significant. They have changed the area on board the top of the ship that was thought to have a little bit more activities, things to do for family members of all ages. They've rearranged the restaurants, they've introduced a sanctuary collection, and all of these things were not on the horizon when they first started sailing the Sun Princess. But with those changes, I like to think that this ship is still true to what Princess likes to deliver. And every time I have been on board a ship and I listen to children who are going to the kids clubs, or I watch them play in the pool or experience other things up on the sports deck, it always seems like they're having a nice time. And so I'm excited that the Sun Princess is still delivering that kind of experience on Princess. She does not have the water slides. She doesn't have all the other things that sometimes families are looking for. So of course, if that's what you're looking for, go on a cruise line that has that. Absolutely. But if you're looking for the princess experience and you would like to bring your multi-generational family, whether it's just the parents and the kids or throw the grandparents in there with it, I think it's great that they've got a lot to offer. Not long ago, the Sun Princess was also awarded Condé Nast Traveler's Mega Ship of the Year award. So it's pretty exciting that we are getting good reviews on the Sun Princess, and I look forward to hearing from those of you who sail on the Sun Princess. I always like to hear what your experience is, and I would really like to hear from many of you who have sailed with children with different family members, whether, no matter how you fit in that family. I would love to hear what your experience has been. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please hit that subscribe button, and if you appreciate my videos, will you please give this one a thumbs up? I really appreciate it. If anything here is helpful in any way, hit the thumbs up. Now, what's going on with the itinerary for the Panama Canal cruise? If you are new around here, we are sailing with our group cruise on the Coral Princess that will go from Los Angeles to Fort Lauderdale, full transit of the Panama Canal. And that's on February 21st, 2025. So we are getting really close. We're almost 90 days out. It's just around the corner. And today, Princess announced that we have got an itinerary change on that cruise. Am I surprised? Not at all. I was waiting for the itinerary change to come. I didn't know if it was going to be before we got on the ship or during the cruise. Our call in Nicaragua has been taken off the itinerary. The reason that I am not surprised about that is regularly taken off cruise ship itineraries and has been for quite some time now, over years. I think that cruise lines probably keep putting it on there in an abundance of optimism that they will actually be able to go to that port with their cruise ship. But in Nicaragua, they have got enough unrest and violence going on that right now it is not a safe place for cruise ships to call. And with that change, we were supposed to be in Nicaragua on February 28th. That day is now going to be a sea day. And the day before, February 27th, that was supposed to be a sea day, we are now going to be stopping in the port, Puerto Chiapas in Mexico. I looked it up. It looks like a really small place. So if any of you have visited there, let us know if you've got any suggestions on things we should see or do. But anyway, that's what we are going to be doing instead of going to Nicaragua, rearranging the day a little bit there. And so, like I said, let us know if you've been, and if you have a sailing on the Panama Canal and you notice that Nicaragua is a port on that itinerary, don't be surprised when you don't go there. Okay, if you are booking the cruise to go to Nicaragua, look for another way to visit Nicaragua would be my best advice. And like I said, that's not just Princess Cruises that are doing it, but cruise lines across the board. So quick update for you on that. I also wanted to add really quickly that the port that I am looking forward to the most, we booked the cruise to go through the Panama Canal. We're going through the historic locks because that's what I wanted to see. But when you think of all the other ports, I don't really care so much about them, except for the one I am most excited to visit is Aruba. I have not been to Aruba yet, and I have it on the best authority that they have some of the most beautiful beaches. As I think of visiting places here in the Caribbean, the Bahamas, this whole region, apparently Aruba is very close to the top of the list, and so I'm really excited to see that. So if you've been to Aruba, also drop in the comments what you think I should see, anything you think we should do for sure. Now, I've got really exciting news for you. How often have you been traveling, whether you're just going to visit family on a flight or you're traveling to go on a cruise, travel otherwise, and your bag gets lost? Well, then enter air tags and the tiles and the little devices also that go with Galaxy Android phones. The tiles also can be used with those. But anyway, enter those. We all of a sudden could track where our luggage was. We could look at our phone and be able to see where our luggage was in the world. So if the airline announced that they lost your luggage, we knew where it was. They just didn't know where it was. So enter a really big deal. Starting, it sounds like pretty close to the beginning of 2025, 15 different airlines are going to make it so that if they lose your bag, you can share the location of your bag within their app, and they can get your bag to you more quickly. And I think this is a huge development. How many people have had their luggage lost and had to embark on a cruise and then wait days for them to have the airline find it and then get that luggage to the ship? That happens more often than any of us would ever like to think it does happen. And so how is this going to work? Like I said, they are looking at the beginning of the year, and it is all of the big airlines. Like think of your United, your American, your Delta, your British Airways, 15 different airlines around the world will have this availability. It's in beta testing right now, but they are saying, like I said, the beginning of 2025 is when we can hopefully start using that. So here's what I think you need to be aware of when you travel. Number one, the little air tags. If you've got an iPhone, and you can also use the tile ones with an iPhone, and then Galaxy has their little devices that they sell to go with Androids, and at the same time you can use the tile ones with the Androids. And there are getting to be an awful lot of knockoffs out there, I have noticed on Amazon. I have an iPhone. I am sticking with the AirTags that is made by, or else I would use Tile. I would use those as well. Those are very well established, very well known. I feel like they're very reliable, along with the little device that Galaxy also has with their Android phones. And so what you do is you put that device in your suitcase. I have one in my suitcase that I check. I have one in my carry-on bag. I have one in my backpack. I've got one in my purse so that if anything happens, if you're someone that loses your keys really often, attach one to your keys. The sky's the limit when it comes to those, but when you travel, it is really important to have those so that you can keep track of all your belongings. And you can be in a busy airport, a busy train station, and all of a sudden you can't see one of your bags, or somebody's you can't find your backpack, whether you set it down or whether someone took it. You can immediately see where it is, and that is a game changer. So just putting that on your radar. Underneath this video, we are going to have linked our links, and so if you buy one through using our links, we earn a very small commission on Amazon. Very small, but we sure do appreciate your support. But that will give you an idea of what the options are. And like I said, there are getting to be a lot of knockoffs, and I can't comment on how good those knockoffs are or not. But for now, with something that is as important as my luggage when I travel, I'm going to stick with the more well-known pieces. And so let me know any experiences that you've had with this. I feel like we are so blessed, knock on wood, we have not lost our luggage when we were flying recently. We have had it lost before, and it's been delivered late to our home. Luckily, it's when we were coming home that it was lost. But I am really excited that the airlines are recognizing how important it is to be able to keep the luggage with the traveler and making it so that we can share the location. I wanted to give you a quick update to the onboard experience here on the beautiful Celebrity Ascent. I'm having a wonderful time. Such a beautiful ship, and what a lovely onboard experience Celebrity supplies, as do so many of the cruise lines. I'm really enjoying it very much. Last night I had dinner in the buffet. It was Bavarian night outside of the Ocean Cafe, as they call their buffet. There was a little sign letting you know that it was Bavarian night. They had at least 6 or 7 different kinds of sausage. They had spätzle, they had chicken schnitzel, braised cabbage, lots of things there. They also had a regular salad bar. They had a station that with the little wedge salads cut so that you could make a wedge salad with all the different toppings that you might like there. I really enjoyed that, and just thoroughly enjoyed. They have a little ice cream counter as part of the buffet area. They have a whole dessert section. They have a pasta station that's always there. They have an area that usually has Indian food, just lots of different options. They've got an area where you can get cold cuts and cheese as part of your buffet experience. They've got a lot of different kinds of rolls, different kinds of breads to enjoy. So just wanted to let you know, I'm really enjoying the Celebrity Ascent. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you have questions about anything, or questions about sailing on Celebrity, questions about the Ascent, pop those in the comments and I'll be sure to find out for you and give you a reply. I look forward to seeing you here again tomorrow. I'll be talking to you again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.